Hello everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another Aftertalk video. So today we're going to be talking about the Spanish Grand Prix, which happened last weekend. Let's just say it was boring. Like all the other years, except for last year. Last year was alright, but this year it was boring. No yellow flags, no crashes, maybe a couple of incidents, but like no yellow flags, not even a safety car, and no retirements. Like that's boring. That's very boring. Let's just hope that the next race will be a bit more exciting, shall we? Let's just hope for that. So yeah, no retirements, as I said. The race start was alright. Except for the fact that Lando Norris, who started from P3 for the first time this year, he tagged Hamilton on the back. And basically broke his front wing, and that caused Lando to pit and ultimately blown away his chances of getting a podium this race. P17 for him. Oscar Piastri, let's talk about him as well. He qualified 10th, but he started 9th, and I'll explain that a bit later. He dropped back to P13, so yeah, he's not too good. The reason why Piastri actually moved up was because of something that was because of Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly qualified 7th or 6th. He qualified 4th. Yeah, and he received a 10th place grid a 6th place grid penalty for impeding in Sainz's fast lap and in Max's fast lap. So yeah, 3 for each equals up to 6. Ferrari, well, one of the Ferraris was doing good, and it was not the main driver. It wasn't Leclerc. It was Carlos Sainz who was doing good, P2 in qualifying, P5 in the race for him. But now let's talk about Starboy Leclerc. Well, his qualifying sucked. His entire season sucks. I don't think that man even has a podium this year. He might have, but like all he has is bad luck. I really hope it turns around for him soon in this season, like not at the end, that he wins the final race of the season. No, that is not what we want. We want him to become, well, according to my bingo card, we want him to become world champion. I really hope that does happen at some point, maybe like next year. I hope. Yeah. Alonso. Oh wait, we were not done with Leclerc. He started from the pit lane while having qualified 19th. He started from the pit lane because they took his car out of park for May rules. Same for Logan Sargent. And Leclerc ended up 11th, just outside of the points. Gasly ended up scoring 1 point, Joe 2 points, and then Alonso, we'll talk about him as well. One of the two homeboys. He didn't have the best time. He was quite slow. And normally nowadays in this season you would expect like Alonso to be up at the top, but then all of a sudden here in Spain, like things went down. Let me explain to you guys what caused it. The gravel in the gravel traps in Spain, they are big rocks. You cannot call that gravel. You have to call that like stones or rocks. It's that big. and it damaged the floor, and the floor is very important for good performance of the car nowadays. And basically they had to do emergency repairs to the car. And yeah, I don't think they want to see any more gravel in the car soon. Like next race or something. But yeah, that was terrible. Perez also didn't have a great qualifying. He started P11. But hey, he's Sergio Perez. He fought his way back up to P4. Basically where the team thought he would end up. Anyways, let's go to the podium, shall we? Oh no, wait. Let's go to Nick de Vries. Because that man, he wasn't proud of himself with the qualifying. But hey, he made it to Q2. Out qualifying his teammates at P14, and he finished P14. Didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything. I mean, the best thing for him is to gain positions, but like, if he doesn't lose any positions, like in terms of end results of both qualifying and race, then everything is fine. You know, everything will be fine. Now, let's go to the podium. I don't know how many times it is that these two have been on the podium together. Must be like near the 40 or something. But they've done it again. And I'm happy. So, George Russell, P3. Funny thing, he might get he might get the award for funniest radio message of the season, because he legit thought it was raining. Well, there was rain predicted, but it didn't came during the race. He then later on said it was sweat from you know, dripping down his hair. So yeah, funniest radio message ever. Second place, Lewis Hamilton. Yes, good for him. First time this season. Yeah, first time this season he's gone onto the podium. So that's good for him. And first place dominance has been shown once again by Max Verstappen. He had been a bit bold to his engineer. It was funny though. It was like his engineer said like, you now have a third strike, Max, on track limit. You'll be shown the black and white flag. And then Max was like, what's my fastest lap? Or what's the fastest lap? And then they were like, dude, you've got 3 strikes. If you get 2 more, then we get a penalty. Well, I don't really... Well, it was like... Man got like 20-second gap on Hamilton at that point in time. So it was like, just let the man go. I mean, come on. 5 seconds. But that's, you know, not bad, you know. And then a lap later, man got the fastest lap, and then they were like, okay, enough messing around now, go back to racing and bring the car back home. And that was actually Christian Horner who said that Max had to bring the car back home. It was quite funny. So yeah, Max got the fastest lap. They actually changed the layout, like I said in the last video. So the times will be a lot faster. So Max's fastest lap was 1 minute 16.330. Fastest pit stop was Red Bull with 2.07. That's, I believe, the fastest so far. I'm gonna check for you guys. And driver of the day, Lewis Hamilton. So yeah, I'm gonna check now what the fastest pit stop was ever. Oh yeah, right, I cannot do that. I have to do like this. Oh, no, wrong one. Monaco. .15 from Red Bull in Monaco. Italy. Oh wait, we did not do that. They didn't do that. US, aka Miami. 2.21 by Ferrari. Azerbaijan was 2.30 by Red Bull. Then we have Australia. Red Bull 2.11. Saudi Arabia 2.10 by Ferrari. Bahrain, I think this one might be the fastest. 2.2 by Ferrari. I think it might be the fastest so far. Fastest pit stop so far in the season. The fastest was 1.1, but now it is a not 1.1, 2.1. Now it's 2.0. 0.07. Let's say that. Okay, so the next race is Canada, and that will be June the 16th till the 18th. Yeah. It's not this weekend, I guess. Let me fire up my calendar. You know, it's next weekend. Not next weekend, but the weekend after that. Next upcoming weekend we have MotoGP in Mugello, I believe. I believe it was Mugello, they said. Yeah, it's Mugello. Mugello is a good track. I kind of like it. Formula 1 used to race there during COVID. And it was not like... It was a crazy race, alright. 2 red flags. One of them was because people were speeding while it was safety car procedure, and they all crashed onto each other on the main straight when safety car had just gone in. The guys at the front, they had nothing to do with. It was just the people at the back. And Max Verstappen wasn't even in the mix, because he crashed out at turn 3 in lap 1. That was the reason why there was a safety car. So yeah. It was a crazy race. Yeah. I believe that was like the first race where Alex Albon got his podium. But like, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please hit the like button. Also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any more of these kind of after talks. And yeah, that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another video.